Let's go ahead. Tree looks so nice. How's everyone doing today? I was debating if I should talk during these things or if I should just let the sounds of nature speak for itself. I'm guessing right now you don't get to hear all those clicky-clacks happen in the woods because I'm talking, but oh well, things happen. I figure I'll just kind of give my thoughts while walking around, holding a camera with a microphone attached to it. Probably seems a bit more normal. So, you've probably already seen the first or second episodes by now. If not, you can always go ahead, click back on them. You'll get the general idea of what they are. I guess I was able to stay silent for a full 2 episodes before finally cracking and speaking. It's funny because I'm not a really talkative person. Ooh, just got bit by a mosquito. But yet, I don't know. Maybe I'll just use this to narrate and air my thoughts on what's going on in the world. Ooh, this looks nice. Look at this little mossy cement thing growing over here. Huh. I always wonder whenever I see because obviously this is like a bridge right here. You can see there's obviously got to be water running underneath. But you can tell that's a bridge of some sort. But I just wonder who was the person that was like, yeah, we need to get to the other side of this park here. And we need to go ahead and make a trail and just build a bridge. That's what we're all about, right? Building bridges. Speaking of trails, look at this nice little dirt path right here. So, since I love to go off the designated path, I think I'll just follow this little thing and see where it goes. So, for those of you who don't know right now, this is today is August 8th, I believe. And there's a pandemic going on off in the world. So we got that going on. I don't know. This isn't really my hobby to go on nature walks like these. Usually I'm much more of a jogger. But the thing is, I'm holding about 5 pounds right now. It's at an awkward angle. And because of that, it actually really is a workout. By the end of this video, I will be sweating. And so it's a nice little workout. And if there's one thing that I like more than jogging, it's working out and getting that pump on. Oh, look at that little squirrel over there. I like how I'm looking at these things, but by the time I won't really be zooming in on things too much, just because for right now I want to avoid kind of that grainy imagery you get when you zoom too far into things. So yeah, but just a little squirrel running up that little tree. Nope. Here we go, litter. So, you might be asking, what's the general goal of these videos that I'm posting? There really is not a goal overall, but one thing I will say is that I have a general displeasure with public transportation, just use of land in America, which is where these videos will primarily be filmed in. And so, through filming these little, I don't know what you want to call them, I guess they would pass for documentaries, wouldn't they? I just want to show about how American government in general, mostly local small governments, really use land and kind of transportation funding and don't really service people. Because you're going to see, I'm going to take a guess right now, 8, probably closer to 15 people, but right now, let's put our money on 8. I don't know, I'll hold my breath for 8 seconds if I'm wrong. But anyway, look at these chopped down trees. So you can see, just with that, how these were very obviously chopped down by man. You can see the little ridge right there from the buzzsaw. But as opposed to something like this, where it's a much more natural break. Oop. Mosquitoes are starting to fall in love with me. What can I say? I'm just that attractive. But yeah, that's the thing, is there's probably some dude, he either works for the local government or was contracted out by a landscaper company. And that's his job, is, getting paid X number of dollars a year to go ahead and keep these trails clear. And, in my opinion, that is a misuse of local funds. Because these funds could go towards transportation. There is no need for there to be a path right here. There's just no need for any of this. we got a driveway and a dirt path. We're about to have a car come through. I bet we will see more cars than people on this walk. And so, my issue with that is there is nothing stopping that dude who's just driving in that car. Oh, look, a person. There's nothing stopping that dude from just walking out into this grass field and just, exploring on his own. Now you could say, well, maybe these trails are really for bikers, like that person we just saw was on their bike. Perhaps. I don't know really who these trails are designed for. But they seem more of like, I don't know how to put it, and I don't know if there's a word for it, but like when you move into a condo and there's that like first ground floor, and there's that obvious area where if this was a home, it would be like a living room or an area where you have guests and you all chat. But you never actually see people there, chatting, having a cup of tea, just doing general socialization. They're always just there for the looks rather than for actual use and purpose. And that kind of thing always bothers me because, again, it's a misuse of funds. It's beautification without any real purpose. Oh look, I don't know if you can see through the grapevine over there, but there's cars just passing just to show how close we are to. It's not really a highway, but it is, let's just say, a main road. It's only 2 lanes, but I would argue it's one of the busiest roads in this city. And so that's the thing, should, instead of having this, very nice dirt trail next to a, tar trail, should we instead of just widen the lanes for those 2 roads over there? I'm not really a big fan of cars, even though 99% of my transportation is through singular automobile. When I say singular automobile, I mean I'm the only person in the car. And so, it's that thing of public transportation in general has this problem called first and last mile. And basically it means, if the general rider of public transportation can, let's just say they could teleport anywhere within a mile, they would more than likely be able to reach public transportation. And in terms of their destination, if their destination is more than likely within a mile of any drop-off point. And so, because of that, it's literally called the first and last mile of public transportation is the major problem. Where there's kind of this issue that like people don't really have an option for public transportation because it leaves them stranded for essentially a maximum possibility of 5,280 feet, 1 mile. And so it's a question of, is public transportation even useful then? And most often than not, it's not. Because it's hard enough to get Americans to go move. And so, how the hell are you going to get an American to go a mile to public transportation? Very nice flowers. So that was 3 people. Well, actually that was 2 people, but it's 3 people total. Getting pretty close. Hey. 2 more people. We're up to 5. Uh-oh, we might pass 8. I might be wrong. But like, you've been watching this video for about 15 minutes now. Would you say this whole entire path is worth just 8 people using it over a 15-minute period? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't really have a good answer. like, this park has lots of parking. Like, look just over there. Oh, look, there's our 6, is that, yep, 6 people. Oh, we're up to 7. One more person left. That pushed us over to 10 people, didn't it? Guess I'm gonna have to hold my breath for 8 seconds now or whatever. There's another little tree branch that was cut. I wonder, because the way you see it, it very obviously is not naturally bent or split. It just kind of grew that way. And so, like, I wonder, did that branch like kind of just sort of fall and then like block this path right here? That's probably what happened. That's probably what got it chopped. Geez, are you able to hear the revving engines from the street? I mean, I guess it's only a couple hundred feet away at this point, especially since we're walking in the direction of the road. But just kind of, it's one of those things of, you very obviously spent, I don't know, how much do you think this part cost in total? At least, maybe, depending if they did in the cheap, I would not be shocked if it was under $100,000. But at the same time, I would not be shocked if it was $1 million. Probably not $1 million, but I don't know. I could easily see $90,000 being spent on this gravel and then clearing it and to put down the tar paths and putting up the lines for this emergency booth. Two more people, that puts us at least 12. Oh man, even my camera's getting crowded by mosquitoes at this point. I've been wondering actually, is it possible for coronavirus to be transmitted via mosquito? Technically it should be possible because of how it is able to kind of be a bit of a blood disease. I wonder, does this path lead eventually to the road, but as a road crossing? I wouldn't really like that, because I don't really want to cross the road. But we'll see what goes on. Yep. It's a road crossing. I wonder though. Oh yeah, there is a little path to cross. Well, here go the roads. I generally don't like going backwards on paths just because I feel like, already seen it, but oh well. It's what I did to avoid those two old people, so hopefully they live a day longer or so. Trail Watch. Emergency. I guess I should probably look and see if there's any kind of markings on this post up here. Just says trail. Trail yellow? I figured they'd put like numbers on these trail markers, just in case someone like, help, I got bitten by a snake. Oh look. There's more of the road up there. Yep, little critter run across the road. Hey. little bird. Up. Looks like he's trying to get away. Huh. Some little clicking going on that bush right there, but I don't know who. Maybe a duck or a bird. Probably an insect of some kind, but sounded a little loud to be an insect. Sounded more like a duck with a little quacking noise. Yep. Another little chopped down tree or two. I wonder if, it kind of just, if that tree had like kind of grown sideways and just sort of blocked this path right here. Damn, that was a rather nice car. But then again, right by an extremely wealthy area, so not exactly too shocking to see that kind of a car, I suppose. Especially since it wasn't that expensive of a car. Who knows, maybe they leased it. Always trying to knock someone down a peg, right? This looks like a nice little tree. Look at all those like spiraling branches just crawling out of it. You can see though, it's been chopped up a couple times. Like there's a branch that was chopped up. There's a couple more branches that were chopped up. Huh. I don't know. So what was our people count at? Were we at 12 people, I believe, right? No, I think it was 14. I think those two old people put us at 14. Okay, yeah. So we got one more person. Oh, more trash. A nice little Starbucks cup. I guess they left it for the beaver. That was 2 people. We crossed seeing 16 people. Nope, another chopped down tree. That's nice how that sun kind of breaks through the forest. I forget the Japanese word for that, where sunlight breaks through tree branches. But then again, all languages have words that are not necessarily in other languages. And there are sometimes even words that other languages adopt, almost directly. I know that Japanese has adopted a few words. I think okay and TV might be 2 of them. I might be wrong on that. I'll have to double check myself. Nope, another chopped down tree. Let's see, am I even getting it in there? Yep, I think it's hidden behind these light bushes. There it is. Yeah. Hey, no horses allowed. No bikes allowed on that path. So I guess I'm allowed on that path. Doesn't look well maintained though. Puts us up to 17 people. Nice big tree that's slowly decaying into the earth. I don't know what that is, but it looks like there's a path cleared there. It's like a very... Oh, I guess I didn't count that 17th person a while back. It's funny, when I go on these walks, sometimes I just kind of start thinking about past in general. And it's funny how sometimes your memory can just kind of almost put you right back there. Number 18. Getting close to the road again. You can start to hear the vehicles driving by. Look at this fallen tree right here being used as a kind of guide. I always wonder, are those only for visual purposes of, like clearly delineating, like, all right, here's where the path is? Or I wonder if if those actually do provide a either vegetation or animal kind of barrier. I mean, I'm sure there is somewhat of an element of an animal barrier. Like you literally put a tree path or tree in the path of anything that's trying to cross the dirt patch here. But it's interesting just to kind of wonder about that. My guess is though that it's just there to just look nice probably. They probably had to chop it down, kind of like this thing right here, and or who knows, maybe it even fell in the path and they just kind of chucked it off into the wood line right here, kind of like these bad boys. But then again, that one looks like it was actually chopped down and then like kind of leaned towards it, back into the forest. That 18? I like that little red and whiteness right by that branch over there. There's another little white flower. Mica, huh? Oh, is that Perel? I mean, not Perel. Just hand sanitizer. Micah, you left your hand sanitizer in the park.